Hey backers, so I just recorded a video and it was 17 minutes long, which was too long. I tried to upload it to YouTube and they wanted us to create a different sort of account. It wouldn't upload to Kickstarter directly, so I'm recording another one and I'm gonna try and condense all the information that I delivered a little bit quicker. Try to say less and give you everything you need in a short amount of time. So the reason for this video is to give you a little more insight and detail into the manufacturing and testing processes of the PWR27. All of our products are very complex compared to a lot of things you normally buy on Kickstarter. Backpacks is a great example of something that's commonly sold on Kickstarter. They might have 4 suppliers, right? A YKK zipper supplier, a tarpaulin supplier, a neoprene supplier, and then all that stuff is shipped to the actual assembling facility, a sewing factory. And then there's a visual inspection, maybe a little bit of zipper inspection. They zip it and unzip it, and that's their quality control. And then they send it off to America, and then it gets shipped to you. Our process is so much more complex than this. We have 10 to 20 suppliers and that's high level suppliers. We also have micro suppliers within each of those suppliers. For example, our PCB gets their different parts, the little transformers and all the PCB components that are actually printed onto the circuit boards are, they must have 10 to 20 suppliers themselves. And then things like a battery, which seems very simple. Yeah, you contact this supplier and you get a battery. It's much more complex than that. You find the battery cell supplier, you place your order for the cell, which you generally have to wait for, especially when it's a strong cell like an LG cell, because there's a long line of people that want that cell. And then you ship it to a battery supplier, and that battery supplier then creates the battery pack, assembling the cells together, wrapping them, creating the little circuit board that connects the cells together, and the kind of 2 wires that come out that make the poles of the pack, and then running that through multiple cycles, a testing process. And each of the individual cells are tested when they arrive before they're assembled into a pack as well. And that's just for the battery, right? And that's just for the circuit board. And then you've got the packaging, and you've got the plastic suppliers and the metal supplier and the person who supplies the metal for the sockets and the screws and the silicone port covers and the solar panel supplier and the supplier of the little lanyard hang tag, and the wall charger has its own entire process of the circuit boards inside the wall charger and the plastic supplier for the wall charger. We don't just order a wall charger and it just magically arrives. We have to be in the details of everything, the cable that's supplied, or in the details of all of it. That's why there's often these setbacks and delays, because it's not as simple as, the process is going a little bit slower, right? All the way from placing the order for tooling to placing the order for packaging, and then assembling it all together and testing it all. Every step in between all has these very, very complex and very, very minute details that we need to make sure are perfect, so the product that you get is perfect. And if there's one thing I took away from being in China this time, it was how strong our supply chain now is. This is our, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. It's about our 6th or 7th product. And by now we've locked in really who our suppliers are. We've been around for about 4 or 5 years, and Roam Proof is really hitting its stride in manufacturing. Before this, we haven't really been confident to scale. much beyond what we've done on Kickstarter and a little bit through web and some other online retailers. We're very confident now that the PWR27, and I'm just so impressed. I've been using it myself to charge everything. I haven't been using the wall outlet. I've been using the PWR27 instead for my laptop, my phone, my tablet, my headphones, everything. And it is incredible. It never overheats. It never skips a beat. I'm incredibly impressed with this product and what our engineering team and our assembling facilities and everyone that's involved. I mean, when you get this product, there's literally hundreds of people that have been a part of actually physically touching this for it to arrive to you in the way that it does. And I'm so grateful for your patience. Everyone at Roam Proof is grateful for your patience. And we're a small team. There's only 4 of us. And there's only 2 of us that are involved in the supply chain and manufacturing process. And so it's a lot to manage. It's not simple. It's extremely, extremely complicated. And I'm so thankful for the Kickstarter platform that allows us to do this, right? I mean, it allows me to live in an apartment, and it pays my bills, but it also allows me to continue to create and to interact with you and provide you with products that you really will treasure. If you had the 20K, if you had Gigaboom or Macro 2 or Macro Boom, and you were happy with the quality, you're going to be ecstatic with what this battery delivers. It really, really is a powerful travel companion. And as for the first 30 to 50 backers who are going to get product, they're all going to be domestic because these first ones were the US version. And they ship on Tuesday. I made the call to ship them directly from China. So they ship Tuesday, China time. And I was a part of assembling those myself. I sat on the assembly line as we did our trial assembly, basically perfecting the process of how every single component goes together and then what testing processes it goes through. That took us about 5 days, just locking that in perfect. Long days. Factory workers, a few, right? A small group of just our line at the assembly facility, just one line, staying till midnight there at the factory, making sure we got these all just perfect. And the same exact thing at the circuit board factory, where I was as well this time around. So I'm just extremely grateful for everyone that's involved in this product and making it work. And thankful to you for sticking with us. Sorry if this update has been so long. I'll wrap up. But yeah, those first backers, and you'll be able to see their feedback on the comment section. And please provide your feedback and send it to us directly as well. And we'll take it into consideration as we make changes, or if there's any major changes that need to be made before we ship everything out, we'll absolutely make those. But from all of our testing, which has been extensive, this round has been incredible. Because of the little hiccups we had with the Gigaboom in the manufacturing process, we wanted to be incredibly thorough, and we've been exhaustive. Every supplier that we've visited has been very clear about that we've been over the top, which I want that standard to continue, that we be over the top in all our testing and deliver you a perfect product. And that's it. That's all we got. As for full shipping, it'll happen in waves. So I requested from our assembling facility that we ship them 1,000 pieces at a time, right? And they come over the water. So that's why it's taking a little bit longer. It only takes, about 5 days to assemble 1,000 pieces. It's a long process for each PWR27, longer than a battery like this normally would take, because of our testing. It really is so rigorous. But we requested they send them 1,000 at a time, so they'll kind of come out in waves. And those will start at the end of August, like my last update said. and those will finish probably around the middle of September. And that is a little bit contingent on customs clearance and how quickly that takes. We've used this classification before for products and it's cleared really quickly, so there shouldn't be any delays, but genuinely we never know. But like people I've seen in the comments board have said, you don't need to stress about delivery of your product. It will get there, and the quality will be incredible. It'll be something you'll keep for many years to come. I just got feedback on a 20K that someone got 5 years ago that they're still using. They just used on their trip, their vacation to Europe, and they loved it, and it performed great. And that's what our products do. They last. So thank you for your patience. Extremely excited for you to get your products. The PWR27 has turned out, just far exceeded my expectations. So thank you.